Okay, trying out a whole wheat dinner roll recipe. Basically it's 3.5 cups of flour, 1/4 cup sugar, a teaspoon of salt, a cup of milk. I used almond milk, and egg, and then I used my yeast that I proofed with a little bit of sugar and a little bit of half and half instead of milk, and put that in there. Mixed it all up until it was very smooth. Then I added 4 teaspoons of butter all cut up, and then I kneaded it and kneaded it again until it was very smooth and elastic. And then I put it in this bowl, which is oiled, and covering it and let it raise until it's double. Okay, I punched down the dough, and then I separated into, I think I got 2 dozen pieces. The recipe called for 18. I got 2 dozen. Rolled them in little balls and put them in my, I don't have a baking dish big enough, so I put them in my muffin tins. I'm going to cover them and let them raise again for another spell until they're double. Okay, done with the basting the egg wash. Put them in a 350-degree oven. I'm going to bake back 20 minutes. I'm not wasting the egg wash. I'm going to add another egg to it and cook it up, or maybe 2 eggs, and cook up an omelet with it. Not wasting any perfectly good eggs in half and half. We think they be done. Let me take the first batch out. See, they're getting golden on the top. And we'll throw the second batch in. Put the muffin tin on a rack so they can cool off all the way around. And I put a little bit of butter on the top of each one. I use my silicone spatula to go around the edges of each of them while the tin is cooling off, just to make sure they don't stick. And you know we're not getting hot homemade bread out of the oven without tasting a few. It's like the second batch it's done. Let me get some butter on them too. Okay, they're right around each of them, the fresh batch with my little spatula, and just to make sure they don't stick to the pan as they cool off. And any that I had to massacre or feel too much, like that one, it just may have to be sacrificed and add. But I probably another day later this week could do another of this batch, because I promised to bring homemade dinner rolls to a work holiday party. So I can let these cool off completely, then put them in the freezer.